everyone, it's me, Dr. Britton. Today we're going to discuss scoliosis. And a study was done, I believe it was in the early 2000s, about how scoliosis was not actually, it was thought of that once you hit 18, you were done. You couldn't correct it unless you went with surgery. But they did a study that found that was not entirely true. So with a spine, when we have scoliosis, our thoracics will curve to one side and sometimes our lumbar curves to the other. Sometimes you only have one side, not both. But when you do, so let's pretend that I have scoliosis and my thoracics, which is my torso, is curved to the right. So it would look like this instead of straight up and down. So this is going to be called, so this is my right side. So this is going to be a right side high. So the right side of my rainbow is high on the right. So what you do is, what we do in the office is we adjust on that high side of the rainbow, and then I give you take-home exercises. So I'm going to show you those take-home exercises right now because they're sometimes hard to follow or hard to remember, and in the office I don't have a big exercise ball to show you, so I draw you a picture. Sometimes that's great and sometimes we can't remember. So I'm going to get my exercise ball down and then I'm going to show you what to do. So in the first one, it's just a stretch. So you're going to put the high side down. So again, in this scenario, the high side of my scoliosis would be on the right side. So we're going to lay on the right side and just lean over. So you're literally just letting everything relax. When you do this, if the curve is like this all day long, these muscles are pulling and the right side is overstretched. So by leaning to this side, it's allowing these muscles that are super tight to hold that curve to open up and allowing those to relax. The next exercise that we're going to do, so you're going to want to hang out there, I don't know, I like to say hang out there for about a minute. If you can't make a minute, it's not a big deal. You just want to hang out there. It's just relaxing. It's a stretch, not an exercise. The next one is an exercise. So this one, I'm going to put it on the inside of my rainbow. So it's going to be on the left side. And I'm going to find a spot that's comfortable. So instead of stretching, now we're not stretching. We're going to lean up, hold for a count of 10, and back down. And pull up, count of 10, and back down. So when you're, I'm not holding for 10, but you want to count for 10 when you're up in this position. And you're going to do 10 sets of 10. So 10 sets at 10 seconds each. When we're doing those stretches, what that's doing is it's causing these muscles that have become overstretched to now begin to work. So in theory, if this side is scrunched down and this side is overly stretched, when we do the stretches and the exercises together, it allows this to release and this to get tight. And it would take that curve and pull it straight. And while in the office, we're working on just adjusting the high side to twist those spinal vertebrae back to normal. So it allows the curve to go back to normal. It takes time, it really does, but it's fantastic news and it was a really great study. And so if I have given you those stretches and you have forgotten, you can now check them out and they will be here for you as long as you need them.